What's up, my YouTube family? How are you guys doing? I hope all good. So, well, you must be wondering कि बाल खोल के क्यों खड़ा हूं and all that. Well, some of you guys have been asking me कि make a tutorial on how to create a man bun. So, I thought of doing so. और सोचा कि आप लोगों को दिखाऊं. Well, by the way, just to tell you, my hairs are like 3.5 years long now, or they have almost a 20 inch or more than that length. Let me show you my hair length. Just a second. Don't get shocked. Whoa. Nice. Let me tie them up and show you how the man bun looks like. But prior to that, just a tip. If you're growing your hairs long and or you already have long hairs, make sure that you use a brush that has open bristles, like that gives you space and doesn't tangle your hairs. I use this brush, and this is a Vega brush. I guess you could find it in a local market anywhere. Or make sure you do not use a simple comb. I use this comb for my beard combing. So you use that brush, make sure of that. And there's also another tip people have been asking, like how have you made your hairs that long and you have a good density, so how to maintain that. So if you have a low density, try using an olive oil. This is something which helps you. Also, there are oils with lemon extracts, with onion extracts, all of that. Well, you can try that if it suits your skin. I personally use olive oil on my hair, but I also shuffle between other hair oils, so it's not necessary to use that one particular hair oil. And make sure that you chumpy your hair every time you wash. Well, I wash once a week because they're pretty long, as you've already seen it. It's a hustle to wash them twice a week. Combing your hairs is also very important. Combing your hair actually activates your scalp. So this process actually activates your scalp, which helps you with better hair growth, and also like freeze your hair from any kind of knots or tangles if there are any. So you can use that. It helps. It's less hurtful because in that long hairs you'll obviously see some breakage, but yeah, it's normal of some 100 120 hairs to fall on a daily basis, so that's very normal up to a particular age. Yeah. And chalo, let me tie these hair and I'll show you how do I handle or manage these long hairs. Let me show you. Guys, I don't have a tripod, so I've placed it next to my TV, and I am doing this video. सस्ता सा यूट्यूबर हूँ यार मैं. अभी first things first, I first of all grasp the entire length of my hair together, like trying to bring them to a knot. After they are all behind my back, so I started from the top, like here. I put my thumbs and then I start to first pick it up from my thumb, just the top hairs. Then I start to take another set from my hairs. Let me turn around and you could see it better. So I have taken it from this half, and now I take it from the other half. Now you see it. So I simply bring them together one by one at a time, because they're that long. It is very easy of them to get tangled up and turn into knots. So it's a preference, like where do you want to tie the bun. Is it supposed to be a low end bun, or it is supposed to be an up top bun, or it is something which is supposed to be a high end bun. So I've got all my hairs together now. Now after that, I would simply start pushing up that knot to the top, because I don't like low end buns. I feel that there's something which is bothering, something, a weight which is hanging. So it shouldn't be hanging. It is something which should be giving you a lot of confidence. If you have it, flaunt it. So yeah, and this thing really does magic. A lot of people come up, and the conversations become very easier with this. It's just a thing. Well, everything comes to the enigma that you create with your personality. So now I've got them together. I do that a plenty of times. It must be a little bothering. But then once collected, I use a simple hairband, which is a 5 rupee hairband. Now after 3 knots into the band, I simply, in the 4th knot, I take half of my hairs and I do not move them out of the last knot. And then I just roll my hair around the bun, the half piece of bun which was kept open by me. Now since they're long, I have to roll them twice around my hair, and then I pull one of the strings of the rubber band that I put up and I put those hairs in it. The last angle, the knot. So once they're there, I have my bun placed all up top, and see, it looks neat and decent. This is something that I like. It should be neat, it should reflect your personality, not like a messy bun. I don't like those, the ones Shah Rukh Khan is carrying in Pathan. It's good to have a look for a 5-7 minute, but if you need to carry it on a daily basis in your daily lives, you have to have it neat. So neat is, it shows that you're sharp, your personality actually reflects. The bun, to have it more neat, if you need to go to a party or a function or a wedding, I generally, after washing my hairs, I use conditioner after shampooing my hairs. So after conditioning, then I wash my hairs. After washing my hairs, I dry them up for a while and I let them dry naturally. I do not dry them up with a towel. If you want to dry them early, do not dry them up with a hair dryer, because that causes a lot of damage to your hair. So, and if you do it on a very frequently basis, like if you are into a business wherein these things have to be done very regularly and very frequently, do not use hair dryer that much. Try doing it with a cotton t-shirt, maybe. That is something that protects the texture of your hair. It protects that, and that is very important, and it also helps your roots. So I do not even use my towel on my hair, and I let them dry naturally or organically. And once they are dry, then I apply a hair serum, something that helps not get my hairs not more frizzy. So I use that. I use Livon, or maybe there are other serums outside available. You can use either of them. It helps you with a little bit of conditioning of your hair, because after wash you will generally realize, because if you would have applied oil before washing your hair, you would realize that your hairs are a little dry after wash, even after conditioning. So it's good to have conditioner. You lose the frizzy hair, most of it, and the rest which remains, well, to have them, make sure to have a better hair health, like the color retention and all of that. So if people do not want to have their hairs whiter sooner, so make sure that you do not apply a lot of gels and hairsprays on your hair. So I prefer, after tying my hairs, I prefer applying some of the aloe vera gel to my hair, like put them up in place, all of them. A bit of aloe vera gel helps, front and back, and then I apply a little bit of spray so that the hold retains. Now that spray is harmful but doesn't harm the aloe vera gel which is on it. So aloe vera gel takes the harm and your hairs are still protected. Well, that was my tip. Thank you so much. If you guys have stayed till here, I hope you have great hairs, have a great look, and enjoy. Tada! Here's the final look. I'm all set to go out. Let's go. What do you think, guys?